underwater. You can see the lights. I'm outside of a night time. This is a local pool compared to the long gap that we had of 2 years and 11 months before. You Islanders have a good one today. Okay, Islanders, it's the next day here, and I just thought I'd update you all with these Paw Patrol nightlights I have right here. So what I've done was I've cleaned them up to make them look better, obviously, because there was a lot of dust and dirt all over them. So I just took a cloth, soaked it in a bit of water, and then I just cleaned them up by going through all the nooks and crannies that I was able to get through and get them looking almost mint condition again. So that's what I did today. I did that. It's obviously close to midday now. Yeah, so pretty ill at the moment. So that's basically what I've done. And I've done my usual stuff too. Alright, Islanders, catch you later. Alrighty, Islanders, so we're on the road now. Took me a while to obviously convince me to get onto the road, but here we are. And we're heading towards Rocky Point right now, so my friend can have his lunch. And you Islanders already are very familiar with Rocky Point, so I won't bother going into details of it.
It was the proposed gateway.
There was a proposed gateway for a lot of different things that never came to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
One of the many things that never came to fruition with that was the proposed bridge.
Yes.
That was one of the projects that never came to fruition. And then I just recently found out today that there was supposed to be an evacuation jetty. That also never came to fruition either. And there have been insane other projects too that obviously looked good, but they never made it past the drawing board. So there were some really impressive, very impressive things that they had, but they just never made it fruition. So in other words, they never made it past the drawing board. So that's why, everything that they've tried to have, everything that they've tried to save, they've tried to put forward, it just never made it past the drawing board. And so yeah, that's why we are here now at Rocky Point, where there was lots of insane ideas, but none of them made it past the drawing board.
You can see why they call it Rocky Point.
Yeah, it lives up to its name, basically. So if you see that there, that's why it lives up to its name, Islanders. That's why it lives up to its name. Because if you look in the distance there, insane.
So they were going to...
Okay, Islanders, so we're now back on the road again and heading back towards the north because the entirety of South Russell Island, excluding Rocky Point, is a dead zone for internet. The only type of internet you'll get here is NBN. And usually it would be the fibre to the curb type one too. Luckily for us, we're actually heading out of South Russell Island now and heading back to north where it's more established. But yeah, so we're just following this road all the way back up to the north. And the reason why that there is there's a lot of dead zones in South Russell Island is because South Russell Island is a lot more downhill than the north. So yeah, so there's a lot of downhill zones. There's lots of zones down in the south of Russell Island that have like that are absolutely dead zones right here, where you will not be able to receive the internet connectivity because we're much lower down. So yeah, so when you're at the bottom of a hill down at the south, you're basically screwed when it comes to internet because you will not be able to receive it unless it's NBN. So that's one of the many red flags that I found with this area of Russell Island particularly. Rightio, so I'll catch up with you all later on, alright? Okay, Islanders, it's a lot later on. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna be going back to bed in just a minute. I just figured I may as well just wrap up the day. So I got a bit more rest today, a lot more than I normally do, and I did my best to provide content for you today, as you have seen. And it's time for me to go now and head back to bed. Such a shame that it's not the usual stuff, but hopefully I get better. Thanks for watching this episode of Island Life September 2023. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official Island Life YouTube channel.